It's open. Come in. Hi there. Come on in and please close the door behind you. Thank you. Please take a seat at the chair in front of you and we'll get started. My name is Pepper and I'm glad you could join me. What is your name?
My name is Shane.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Today I will be evaluating you on a number of selective attention and memory tasks. In each task, you will be required to pay attention to a visual or audio stimulus and provide an estimate of some aspect of the stimulus. I will ask you to do 3 different tasks, each completed twice, once where I will reward you for correct guesses, and once where I will punish you for incorrect guesses. You will start with a base compensation of $10, and I will increase or decrease your compensation based on your task performance. In the map search task, I will display a city map for 5 seconds. This map will have a number of symbols on it, such as hospitals, schools, and fire stations. For each trial, I will ask you to count the number of one of these symbols on the map. The symbols look like this. I will punish you 25 cents for each number you are off to a maximum of $1. For this trial, you will be counting the number of police stations. You have 5 seconds to find them all on the screen on the table. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Stop. After you make your guess, I will provide you with a suggestion, and you will have the opportunity to change your answer. What is your initial guess?
I think I counted 6.
Okay, personally, I counted 7 police stations. Now, what is the final guess you would like to lock in?
Yeah, I'll go with 7. I'm not sure, so.
Great! Let's try another task. We will now do the elevator task again. To remind you, you will listen to a series of beeps from an ascending elevator and guess which floor the elevator stops on. I will reward you $1 for a correct guess, and the reward will shrink by 25 cents for each floor your guess is off. Get ready to count the number of floors you hear. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're here. I will provide a suggestion after you've made your guess. But what floor do you think the elevator is on?
I'm gonna say floor 50.
By my counting, I think that we are actually on floor 53. Now, time for your final guess. What floor do you think we're on?
Let's go 52. In the maze navigation task, I will display a sequence of directional commands, such as up, down, left, and right. Afterwards, a 9x9 grid will be displayed, and I will ask you to determine which cell the directions guide to relative to the starting position, which has been marked by an X. Your response should come in the form of 2 coordinate numbers, a row and a column. I will punish you 25 cents for each cell that you're off, to a maximum of $1. Okay, here we go. You'll see the direction sequence displayed on the screen for 5 seconds, and then the grid will appear. Look at the screen now. Let me know the row and column you think we ended up in, and afterwards, Pepper will offer a suggestion. So, what's your initial guess?
I'll go with row 6, column 1.
Okay, and Pepper, what do you think?
I actually think that we're in row 7 and column 1.
So, what's the final guess you'd like to confirm?
No, I'm going to stick with my answer. Row 6, column 1.
Okay, let's move on to another task. We're going to do the maze navigation task again. To remind you, you'll have to follow a series of directional commands from a starting point to determine the row and column of the final location. I will reward you $1 for correct guesses, and the reward will shrink by 25 cents for each cell you are away. All right, here we go. You'll see the direction sequence displayed at the screen for 5 seconds, and then the grid will appear. Look at the screen now. Let me know the row and column you think we ended up in, and afterwards, Pepper will offer a suggestion. So, what's your initial guess?
Row 4, column 6.
Okay, Pepper, what do you think?
I got the same location. I think that we're in row 4 and column 6.
All right, so what's the final guess you'd like to confirm?
Yeah, I'll stay the same. Row 4, column 6.
Congratulations, you finished all the trials.